in your ear production studios in Mississauga, Ontario, it's the Being Frank Show, starring Frank D'Angelo. On tonight's show, Frank's guests are singer-songwriter Amanda Martinez, Canadian violinist Grenville Pinto, hip-hop artist Taddy So Batty, with your co-hosts, the awesome Jeff Elliott, and yours truly, announcer guy Dave Reynolds. And now, please welcome your host. Kick it up for Frank D'Angelo!
That's here for. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw him at an event before, and I was mesmerized. I love musicians, and I love the strings, and it's bizarre to me in 2017 that bands and strings and horns, now everything's been replaced digitally, but to me, and that's why this show, you know the way I am, Rob, I like big bands. When we perform, we have big bands. Amanda, the same thing, right? And it was great. So I saw him. He was great. I wanted to have him here. He was a prodigy in his youth, and he's still probably one of the best players at this stage of his life. Can you give it up for a dear friend of mine, Grenville Pinto? So first thing I want to ask you, my friend, Grenville.
Yes.
What's your pet? Is it Grenville all the time?
You call me G for short.
G, so G because
It
that's
gets
cool.
shorter than that.
Okay, so G. Where do you get those outfits from?
Oh.
Does somebody make them?
This one's being christened today, so it's trying to get it fit properly and all. But
What is that, silk?
I just don't light a match. That's all.
So it's polyester, right? So,
Could be.
So no smoking within 20 feet of that?
No smoking.
So if somebody's smoking, it's got to be 20 feet behind you? So it's a very ostentatious and very beautiful outfit. And I've seen you before. You wear these. Is this your moniker?
I think it's become my moniker. I think today that I didn't have to bring the violin. I think I just had to show up just with an outfit. It seemed to make your show.
Okay, so you're the violin player. I'm the funny guy, buddy. Just so. Okay. So you're going to be performing with the band, and I'm really happy. You're going to be performing on one of our original songs.
That's right.
And that's very cool. But you have a great ear for music, and I've seen you perform in many events. I've seen you in Hamilton. I've seen you on some of the charity events that I've gone to. Mm-hmm. And you have a great ear for music. So as long as you know the key, you can jump in and play the bar.
Yeah, I think two prerequisites, I would say. One would be the key, and then having a nice melody to follow. And
so if it's melodic, you're in.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you're performing at St. Mike's College, which I play hockey there at the rink. I've been playing it for like 20 years. And what are you going to be doing there? This is a beautiful poster, very bright, very, very, very bright, very.
Actually, coincidentally, we're having a show on the same day. I found out with Amanda.
Yeah, but it's in two different parts of the city.
Two different parts of the city. No, it'd be nice if you can catch maybe mine in the first half and hers in the second, or vice versa.
Because you're at Yonge and Sheppard.
The Living Arts is in Mississauga.
Oh, yeah, because there used to be a Living Arts at Yonge and Sheppard near the Lastman Square. So so you're in Mississauga and you're at St. Clair and Bathurst.
My St. Clair and Bathurst in the city.
So I screwed up twice with you. Mañana and where the Living Arts Center is. So what are you doing at St. Mike's?
So there, I'm gonna have with me. I'll be playing some of my original music, and I'm gonna have a live band with me. I'll have guest musicians. I'm having Juno Award winner Liberty Silver.
Great singer.
She'll be singing, yeah. So she'll be there.
We've had her on the show. Great singer.
Right on. Excellent. And I've got other guest musicians. Rico Galante scheduled to be there.
Sax player.
Sax player, correct.
I know him very well.
Yeah. Excellent. I'll have a live DJ scratching.
Rico's great.
Yeah. So it'll be like a violin variety show.
So you're the host musician.
Correct.
And then you brought all these guests with you.
That's right. So it'll be a headlining show.
Cool. It's very so that's in the theater there.
That's right.
Correct. It's a beautiful theater there. And that school has a lot of history. Some of the best choirs came out of St. Mike's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, St. Michael's Cathedral downtown, and
Yes.
and from the school.
I
Yes, all
auditioned for
affiliated.
them when I was in grade 4.
That explains your talent.
Well, I didn't make it because
Hey, but this is what happens sometimes.
apparently those had no socks on that day. Do you guys wear socks when you perform? Do you find you play better with socks or without socks?
Some of us have the white socks. I think.
So your parents are from India, right?
That's right.
Your ancestry, but it's a lot of people don't know that India, certain parts, there was a Portuguese colony,
Yes, that's right.
and so your background is Portuguese,
That's right. Correct. My roots.
and that's where the Pinto comes in because Pinto is a Portuguese name. So far, so good. Because
So far, so good.
I've been great with you.
Secondly.
With Amanda, was terrible. So how did you decide? Like when I was a kid, and we went to school and they had band, everybody ran to get the trumpet, and then that was the first pick, and then after the trumpet, it was the saxophone, and I'm always late, so I ended up getting the bass clarinet. How did you end up with the violin, which, a lot of people don't understand, it is a very difficult instrument to play. It's not just taking the bow and going like this. You have to have a feel for how the bow touches the strings, right? So how did you pick the violin?
I think it was a fluke. Honestly, how it started. I lived across the street from a school that I did not go to, and my mother saw the kids going to school with their little cases, and I was 7 years old, and she asked if I wanted to try it, and I just said sure. The rest is history.
So you owe it to your mother.
I owe it to my mother.
Is she your biggest fan?
Yes, absolutely. And I do
Great.
a lot of my inner memory. Actually, my show I'm putting on. She passed away in 2011.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. And some of the proceeds from this concert will be going towards the Arthritis Society.
Well, there's
in
nothing
Grenville.
like having a mother because I think I'm very blessed in my life. My mother, my father in my life, and my mother is my biggest fan, and she's my biggest. Like if I want somebody to boost my ego, I just call my mother.
Yeah. Moms are great.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. When we take a break, we're going to come back. You're going to perform with the band. Was that a surprise for you that we told you to play one of our tunes?
Yes, it was a surprise, but a pleasant surprise.
I'm good. Okay, so we're going to take a short break. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at Bathurst in St. Clair, November the 25th at 2017 at 7:30 p.m., please go see my buddy Grenville Pinto at St. Mike's. We're going to take a short break. He's going to be performing with the band. Don't go away. This is the Being Frank Show.
Hi, I'm Robert Dobby, and I'm here in Hamilton, but I'm watching the Being Frank show. So stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a very dear friend of mine, very talented, probably one of my favorite violin players, and we always have strings when we play, is Grenville Pinto. Give it up for Grenville Pinto. Brilliant. We're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back here on the Being Frank Show. Don't go away. You're not ready? I sometimes make a move. Oh, it's true. I'm so in love. We should always say, is that our strength? We'll never go away. We'll be right back.
The Being Frank Show would like to thank D'Angelo Brands, Cheetah Power Surge, Pure Genius, Forget About It Supper Club, and Mama D's Restaurant. Guests of The Being Frank Show stay at the luxurious Ritz-Carlton, Toronto. Fans of The Being Frank Show can follow Frank on Twitter at FrankD'Angelo23. Visit beingfrank.ca for studio audience tickets.